Don't ever forget that the people have the power. Look at this empty ass Target on Black Friday. I'm so proud of us. Empty. Empty. Empty.
Well, this is the food aisle.
Empty. This is from Los Angeles, California. So if it's empty here, I know it's empty in other places. Can y'all go into y'all Targets and show me how empty they are? I'd love to see them. Love to see them. They fucked around and found out. Y'all want to get rid of DEI, bitch? Cool. We getting rid of your money. And I'm proud of the people that even are in here shopping because they are getting like one thing. Like it looks like the emergency people who went out to get something. Nobody has a full basket of stuff. I'm so proud of us. Don't ever forget that the people have the power. Don't ever let these corporations make us think that we're not important because we see that we're important. I want to see the numbers next week.
Well, let's be real. Besides what they done with DEI, what does Target even have to offer, bro? Why not just go to Walmart instead of Target?
I want to see the numbers tomorrow.
Let's talk about the boycotts of Amazon, Target, and Home Depot.
Let's talk about it.
And more importantly, what it reveals about the power of the black dollar.
Okay.
Because whether people want to admit it or not, our spending power has effects on this country in real ways.
Oh, yes, sir.
We're asking people significantly not to go to Home Depot, not to go to Target, not to go to Amazon, but to spend expressly with black businesses.
Expressly, huh?
And obviously,
exclusively,
when
my
we talk
nigga.
about this, there have been efforts to sit down with them. You were part of meeting with their previous CEO, who's now chairman of the board. And listen, they made a decision that they're not going to really move forward. Frankly, so many of them are scared to death of Donald Trump and their constant attacks on DEI. And so they decided that, kissing his butt is more important than listening to the black consumer.
Bloomberg has now listed Target not as a safe stock. When we started the Target fast, Target was at $145 a share. It has now plummeted to $83 a share. The CEO that Roland just referenced is transitioning to be chair of the board. The new CEO starts, if you can believe it, on the first day of Black History Month. They have had market share losses for 3 consecutive quarters.
The black dollar ain't a small thing. We control over $1 trillion in annual spending power.
Yep.
But we still see these major corporations making decisions that don't reflect our interest, our values, or our communities. We hold a lot of power just off the way we spend. And that's why it's important that when we do spend, we do it with intention. And right now, a lot of people are asking the right questions. Like, why are these billion-dollar companies aligning politically with people that don't align with the people who's actually keeping their businesses running?
Well, you gotta think, man, the government they all in cahoots with each other, man. The government is literally buying and owning and taking veto power in companies. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that they have control and say so over how that company operates. You know what I'm saying? So they don't care about the consumer necessarily. Once you get to a certain point, it don't matter about the consumer. You got what the consumer needs at all times. So when it comes to a place like Target, when you have a Walmart, even if Walmart done what Target did, it's not gonna. Target would still end up going out of business. Target would still end up on this downhill. You know what I'm saying? Unless they innovated and ran their business differently. Target is just not a good, compared to Walmart, it's not a good business, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're just there surviving. Honestly, it's just a matter of time before they get weeded out. But what I'm saying is, like, you have the product that the people need, and there's no other way to get it. And so it doesn't even matter what you do, because they have no other option but to come to you for that product type shit. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Like, why are these billion-dollar companies aligning politically with people that don't align with the people who's actually keeping their businesses running?
Did you all see the news about Target this week? Target is in so much denial about what's going wrong with the company that it will try anything aside from bringing back diversity, equity, and inclusion. Target announced this week that they are going to invest $5 billion in store upgrades with the hope that it'll bring back shoppers.
Is that right?
Target has lost...
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to. Walmart just expanded. Have y'all noticed Walmart lately? Y'all been in a Walmart lately? They've changed up the entire layout, in-store layout, and they made it to where it looks like it's bigger in that motherfucker. They like spaced everything out. It looks like it's like extra big now. Like Walmart is completely different with their layout. It's like you're in a new place, bro. Target cannot keep up with that, bro. And then Target is just not there. It's just a matter of time. It's like Kmart. Kmart, you had Kmart, Target, Walmart. I mean, I don't think Kmart had groceries or nothing like that. But these type of places are not gonna last long. It's only going to be the big dog. And when Target makes a move like this, it just hurts them even more. You're not Walmart. Walmart can do something like that. Y'all can't. And if Walmart did it, yeah, you might see people try to switch to Target. But it would have to take a real change in revenue for Target to be able to get to the level Walmart's at and take a market share over that. Cause you think of a place like Walmart, bro. Walmart is everywhere for the most part. What's the mileage radius that every U.S. citizen in America is like within 100 miles or 50 miles or something like that from a Walmart on average? Now do that versus a Target. Target's market share is way smaller than Walmart's, bro. They don't have it like that. You probably 250 miles to the closest Target on average. You know what I'm saying? Per American.
$689 million this year, and year over year, their stock is down 43%. Now,
I wouldn't even say buy the dip.
Could simply admit it was wrong, change direction, and terminate all of the leadership that made this poor choice on behalf of the company. Instead, they're requiring their employees to smile at customers within 10 feet. They're partnering with Starbucks on a special holiday drink, and now they're investing $5 billion in their stores. This all comes back down to one simple thing. They didn't understand their customer base, and clearly they still don't. Not only did Target reverse DEI, but it also donated $1 million to Donald Trump's inauguration this past year. We know Walmart's an evil company, and they only donated $250,000.
Now, people are calling for boycotts of Amazon, Target, and Home Depot for different reasons. Some tied to political donations, some tied to the mistreatment of workers in certain communities, and some tied to policies and politicians that a lot of people feel don't support everyday Americans. But here's the bigger point for me. Any backlash, no matter how big or small you might think it is, has shown me that people are paying attention in a way that has the potential to cause some real change. Folks is finally asking, who is this corporation funding? Who are they backing politically? And how does that affect me, my family, and my community? And that's always a good thing, because these corporations have always played both sides of the fence without receiving any repercussions from it.
All year long, people have been asking me, what can I do? Well, this Thanksgiving week, you have an answer. Don't give your money to businesses that don't value you. If you're tired of companies like Target eliminating DEI programs, tired of Home Depot allowing ICE raids in their parking lots, tired of billionaires like Jeff Bezos using their
They're supposed to not allow ICE raids? What the hell?
money that you give him on Amazon to buy gifts for a wannabe king in a gold-plated Oval Office, then this is your time to shine. Two major economic pressure campaigns, Mass Blackout and We Ain't Buying It, are asking us to be intentional about how we spend our money and our time this Thanksgiving. We Ain't Buying It focuses on Amazon, Target, and Home Depot, while the Mass Blackout gives us dozens of options. You can not spend your money this week, stop working, cancel your subscriptions, or even move your money from a big bank to a local credit union. While in California, another group organized a clever anti-ice campaign by buying 17-cent ice scrapers from Home Depot and then immediately returning them, clogging up the lines and disrupting the store. The two big holiday campaigns
So the Mexicans who are legal can't work because they're in a long ass line.
ask us to support small businesses, local shops, and companies that affirm our humanity. And there's no better time than Black Friday week, when American consumers are projected to spend an average of $622 per person. Imagine if we recirculated some of that money in our own communities, made our Thanksgiving sweet potato pie with ingredients bought at a farmer's market, bought that Christmas or Kwanzaa gift from a Black-owned business, or dined at a family-owned local restaurant. Or imagine if we took the week off and watched some of the big two-faced companies that backtracked on their promises try to survive without us. We've done it before. 70 years ago next week, thousands of ordinary Black people launched the Montgomery bus boycott. They had no emails, cell phones, or social media, but they were determined to stop financing their own oppression. The real goal is permanent structural change, and that takes time. But if a few thousand Black people in Alabama could bring down Jim Crow in 1955, imagine what 48 million Black Americans could do in 2025.
Let's be clear.
Hey man, there's a lot of power in money, man. In spending power and what you decide to do with it, man. But one thing we gotta do, man, is we do need to start spending money with each other. You know what I'm saying? And empowering each other. But a lot of us we tend to hate on each other, or if you do have your own business, you tend to be selfish and not care about others, do bad business. You know what I'm saying? That's stuff we gotta get better at, you know? But we do have a lot of power, man, you know? And all it takes is them doing like they did to Black Wall Street, bro. You know? It's so many factors that's keeping us in this cycle of spending $600 per person on average on Black Friday. at Walmart, at Gucci, at Louis, when we could be spending that with each other. You know? But we get to doing that, look what they gonna do to us though, man. You know what I'm saying? History tells us what they gonna do to us. That doesn't mean be scared to do it. It just means be prepared for what comes with it. You know? And low key, that might be a fear a lot of people have though. If we start empowering each other, what they gonna do to us, you know?
Corporations don't move because of morality. They move because of money. And when people, especially the Black consumer, decides to redirect their money in a different direction, companies notice. Money talks in this country. And right now, the Black dollar is hollering. I'm out.
Hey man, y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you don't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at y'all on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9.